Welcome back, everybody, to the Irish Furian. I am the Irish Furian. I'm here at my parents' grave, and the thing is that I don't I don't see this as I don't connect this to them. This is just where the remains get put in, and that's it. But it does leave you with a certain kind of sense of repose and thoughtfulness, and you know introspection when you come to a place like this. So, um, my mother's grave is there, right beside is my father's, and then just down from it is who died after the two of them is my mother's brother. He was a musician, and he has a music clef on his his little plaque, which is really nice. Um, so yeah, it's quite a misty day today, and I couldn't get around without the electric bike over there. I have a fat tire folding bike, which I bought specifically after I had my injury with the herniated disc into the spinal canal. I couldn't get around with that, and even at that now, I'm finding that the bumps in the road are hurting my. Well, yeah, it's uncomfortable. There's a kind of a. I think I not don't have a disc. I think maybe it's the bones, the vertebrae themselves. Anyway, bouncing off each other. So, it just makes you think when you're at a place like this. So the bike is helps me get around everywhere, like so. Um, a place like this, it just makes you think that we all come here. We all end up here in the ground. Physically, we all end up here in the ground. And what we believe that happens to us after that is up to your personal belief system. I'm investing in the thoughts of Christianity myself. I'm investing in the idea that there's an afterlife. I'm investing in this. Um, and when you become physically vulnerable and physically disabled to a greater rather than a lesser degree, you begin to think to yourself, what's it all about? You begin to think, you know, when you're there's ability and disability. So when you become disabled in life, disabled of life, you begin to think to yourself, you start to ask the bigger questions, I suppose. You start to ask questions like, okay, so I'm 51, um, you know, I missed out on the opportunity of having a family. I deprived myself of that. I don't blame anybody else. It was my own fear and my own self-centeredness and my own. I suppose you can say many, many different things about, we say, what leads us to be in a psychological state that we're in from other people. But at the end of the day, it is ourselves, and you get a good, clear look at yourself. When you have a physical disability that disables you to a greater rather than a lesser degree. And so I'm not being morbid here. I'm not being, not this. This is not to be morbid. This is not to be, how would I put it, um, lower. This is not a detraction from me in talking about this stuff. It's to be real that we're all going to end up in there, all of us. Every single one of us is going to become part of that grass that are physically. All this is going to just decompose and go back to the earth. And it is the big question, it is the big idea. What happens after it? Is there nothing? Do we go to heaven? Do we go to hell? Do we meet, become one with God again? Do we become deprived of God on a greater degree? Um, all I know is that physically, like the girl who was the MS that I helped, that basically I got this herniated disc from, helping, um, is also losing, greatly lost her ability to walk. She's on her back for the last month and 2 weeks in hospital. She's not able to walk. She has MS. I'm just about walking with discomfort and unable to lift things and do stuff in life. And so, you ask yourself, there is an entropic. Is it entropic? There is a nature of an entropic nature of life. I'm talking about the word entropy, whereby, it's the same thing as you get older, you lose physical capability. you know. So that happens anyway. Just happened to me 20 years sooner. Um, and you just think, like it says rest in peace on these headstones here. Rest in peace, you know. Like, is it rest? I'm just wondering, is it really rest? You know, make the most of life, yeah? The thing that you've got. It's very easy to overlook it. It's very easy to overlook that which you've been given. Use the thing you've been given, which is the energy to move your hands, the energy to move your feet and legs, the ability to do those. Do things with them. They're very basic things, but you have capability in that even. Do something with it. Be of use to other people. If you're of use to other people, then people will note you. Do it for free. Do things for free. Do things. Do things just because you can. Give away things because life is short. Give them away. Give your property that if you give something to this person, it will enhance their life, and you have it, and you're not using it, or you're not using it that much, or even you hardly use it. Well, just give it away. Give it away. Get rid of it. Give it to them, and make their life better, and become of note. Be noteworthy to the people around you. Be of use to the people around you. You know. Um, and in that respect, then you make the world a better place. You bring about the kingdom of heaven on earth sooner rather than later. I think. What do I know?